Welcome, Mr. Edwards. Can you tell us about the history of Bentoli?
Sure. So Bentoli, our chairman, Mr. William Robinson, my father, started the company approximately 52 years ago. Actually, next year we'll be completing our 53rd year. And he started it when he moved from South America to the United States. And he moved down to South Florida in the United States. And he had a lot of interest from the aquaculture market and the aquaculture customers in South America to supply vitamin premixes and so forth. And from there, he just got into the livestock and general, animal nutrition and developed our products. And with our teams, the people that he hired, at that time he started a manufacturing facility in Texas, in the U.S. And then from there, we've expanded to 3 more facilities in Mexico, here in India, and in Thailand. So we have a total of 4 factories around the world, and we've been growing ever since. So that's a little bit of the history about Bentoli and kind of this growth and how we've come along.
Nice. So what do you think of animal feed supplement industry of India?
So that's a great question because I think it's a dynamic, it's definitely a dynamic market. The first time that I traveled here, close to 20 years ago, I found that there was many interesting products in the market. Very common Indian products, as you would say, herbal products and things like this that I think culturally, India is used to using, right? When Bentoli came here, I think we saw the opportunity for expanded technology, updated products, definitely in areas where India had still not developed. I remember that 15, 16 years ago, a lot of customers telling me pellet binders, pelleting. We don't do a lot of pelleting in India. At that time, I think 80% was mash feed and 20% was pelleted. And now it's completely reversed. 90% is pelleted and maybe 10% is mash. And now pellet binders are widely used as a product that wasn't used. So I think there's a lot of room for more dynamic products to be introduced into the market. And I think a lot of the Indian customers really appreciate that because as a company, we're able to bring in global technologies and global ideas and thoughts to an industry that still is growing and is really dynamic. So I think that it's an interesting market in that sense. There's just a lot of room for growth.
Right. COVID has hit all of the industries in pan world. So how do you see animal feed industry post-COVID?
I think it's definitely been challenging. I think the expectation, when COVID, everyone came out of COVID supposedly. It seemed like everyone was going to come out at the same time, but I realized moving to Asia last year, in the middle of last year, many countries were still behind, not coming out of COVID. Like, the US, we came out rather quickly. In Asia, it took a little longer. And I think that slowed things down. And I think finally now, into 2023, we're noticing a post-COVID era that things have dramatically changed. I think in so many different ways. I think the logistics part changed the world. But I think there was a lot of good things that came out of it because I think we learned to do business in different ways. But I think that human element still remains, right? And I think that was the big thing that got tested. We definitely have to learn a lot of those lessons that weren't for nothing. We learned quite a bit, but I think it's coming out slowly but surely. We're starting to come out again. A lot of political and global challenges with the markets and countries and the wars and things like that. But I think we're going to continue to come out better. I don't think that it's going to be worse. I think we can only look forward and only see how we can do things. But the human being is an unbelievable thing, right?
Yeah.
We understand how to move forward and how to go forward. So, and in India particularly, I've noticed a different attitude, a different mindset. I think people are more anxious and ambitious to move forward than ever, right? Because they've been locked up for so long, they just want to go.
Yes.
So I think we're going to come out better. I see a positive trend, definitely.
Lastly, what are the commitments of Bentoli for the animal feed industry?
The commitments are going to remain how we started on day one. When we opened up our original office and we opened up our factory, we're committed to R&D then, and we're continuing to be committed to research and development in India, where we can contribute to the world, not only to India. India obviously very important to us, but our factories, we're committed to continue expanding our technologies, not only bringing all of our technologies from our U.S. and other facilities, but also new technologies that we've, with our R&D we've developed. So we're committed to continue to build that. You're here currently in our new Gorgon here in
Karnal.
Ghana, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been traveling quite a bit these last several days, but we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to expand our teams. Our teams continue to grow, not only the sales and service, but on the technical, on the research side. And my plan is, for us to continue to grow in India and continue that commitment that we've had from day one. But just every day, we continue to find more and more ways that we can support. I think ultimately we want to support the Indian, agricultural animal industry here, and we want to continue the growth along with the industry. So our commitment is long term. We don't have a short term idea. It's a very long term idea here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.